Hi, Liz Gillette from Main Street Financial Planning. Today, we're going to talk about what are some of the least expensive changes you can make to your house that add the biggest impact. I know I can't be alone in this. There's a lot of people who are looking to make changes to their house right now. Small update, still waiting on my short sale that I've been trying to buy since December. So, those of you who've been keeping track, stay tuned. We'll see if I get the house. So, how have I been keeping myself busy? It doesn't make much sense to make changes to my current house, but I have been dreaming up and concocting changes that I will be making to hopefully this new house that I get. So this is pretty top of mind for me right now. Some of the tips that I have today are, basic ones that you hear. Some of them might be some newbies. The first one that I'm going to go with that I have been exploring is changing out the hardware. I know the home that I'm hoping to get was built in the late 90s, has a lot of brass hardware, and I really am looking forward to getting in there and changing out the door handles and hinges and knobs and just seeing what kind of impact it makes while I play around with different metals in the house. So that's one thing that you can do. Now, some of those costs can get up there, so I like to keep an eye on sales occurring on wayfair.com and kind of save some of my top items. Here we are right around the Labor Day holiday, so it may make sense to look for some sale items that you can find during this time. The second one, it's overplayed, but it's so true. Changing the paint in your house or in any room can make a huge impact at what is considered a relatively low cost. Now, as you know, a lot of items are back ordered, whether it's furniture or paint supplies, or just trying to get a contractor to come in and do your house. So that may be your biggest obstacle. But I'm really looking forward to changing up some of the colors involved in the house. I may or may not have already picked the color scheme, but that's because I'm a planner, and I'm just trying to stall until someone allows me to get into this new place. The third recommendation that I would have for you is trim and molding. If you're a DIYer, even if you don't have a huge skill set, that's something that I think adds a ton of character to a house, is adding some potential beams in various places. I like kind of a decorative wall, some shadow boxes, maybe some planks that can easily take a few hours and make a big change in a room, add that one dimension, two dimension to the space. So that's one area that I think can really make a big difference. And especially if you're willing to DIY it, grab that paint that you just got and paint over the trim or the molding that you're looking to bring into your space. Okay, so those are kind of some generic ones. I get it. My next recommendation, I would say, is have you ever heard of vent covers? Um, your world just opened up. So you can find these at Walmart. People custom make them on Etsy. They often have these magnetic covers that you can put over your actual wall vents or floor vents. I know in my house, I got a huge one right in my kitchen, and I can't believe I've gone all these years kind of staring at the silly vent. It makes its way into lots of family photos. And there's lots of cool options online where you can just kind of add a little decorative element. So if you have a vent that shows up in a pretty popular place or it's right in your eyesight, this may be a good choice for you. I'll include an image or a link in this video just so you know what I'm talking about. But vent color covers can make a big difference. And then I have to kind of use the category as stick-on tile or stick-on backsplash, or stick-on wallpaper. So this is even renter friendly. I know in the laundry room, it has linoleum, and my plan is maybe not to uproot the entire flooring, but to actually play around with some stick-on tile and see how that holds up and see how that weathers. You can find tons of explanations online and lots of products. It's not my job to sell any individual company, so you're not going to hear me name any. But I think that those can make a really, really big impact in a space. I know in my office in Odenton, I've got this stick-on brick wallpaper, and some of you might be shocked to hear that because I swear to God, it looks so real even up close. Okay, and then I came up with one bonus item for you. Those were all interior changes. So exterior, I came across these magnetic pieces that go over your garage door that have an ability to kind of make your garage door look more upscale. And if you simply search, magnetic hinge garage door, you'll see what I'm talking about. But certainly painting a garage door and kind of refreshing it that way. And then there are these cool little black lines that you add. You can even do like a fake little pull knob, since some of the nicer garage doors might have like a barn door look to them. So I found one online the other day that was only $25. And I may or may not have used Photoshop to see what it would look like. And it makes a pretty big impact. I know I said one more, but another change I'm looking to make is the house number on the home that you own. A lot of times people just have it generically listed or kind of like an older font on their door. I really like when people spell out, the script of it. So if it's the word 11, you spell out the word 11, maybe add it, put it in a different color, put it right beside your door, and that can just make it look a little bit more updated. Okay, there, that's as much content as I have for you today. I really try to keep these quick. So let me know if you have any feedback, if I'm missing anything. God, I would love to just keep myself busy while I wait. Okay, thanks, guys. Bye-bye.